Staying warm, dry, and comfortable on the mountain is paramount to ensuring you can enjoy your day out there and stay out there for as long as possible. And that's why I'm happy to be here in Double Diamond with my friend Matt Carroll. You're going to show off some pretty incredible layering tips here this morning. Yeah, we've got a few different items that obviously up here in the mountains, the layering effect is kind of something we really, it's important to follow, because we get usually, fairly cold temperatures in the afternoon or in the mornings, but by the afternoon it's warmed up quite a bit. So you want to be able to shed layers and kind of control that moisture that's developing around your body as you're going through the day. Yeah, and then we've seen a variable weeks too, where it was really cold last week, really but cold. Then this week it's going to warm up, and having that repertoire of clothing is going to be best for you. Yeah, that's the kind of the mountain thing. You got to have those different options. It's not like we're at the beach where it's 80 degrees every day and you got a pair of shorts and a t-shirt every day. Yeah. But I've got a few things here. Obviously, the base layer is kind of the first level we want to talk about, and that's your next to skin layer. And really, the most important part about that, whether it be upper body or lower body, is the base layer is going to be, its most important function is going to be removing moisture from the skin and getting that out into the other layers. So you really want something that's fairly thin and that's going to wick that moisture away fairly quickly. And I've got, here's a really good example, is the Smart Wool piece. And this is obviously I said the wool, and this isn't grandma's type wool from the old days. It's really nice, soft, the new type of wool that they're using that is really very good moisture management and warmth. Also very antimicrobial. So exactly, so it doesn't smell up too quick. So for all those ski bums out there. Yeah. So, but yeah, this is going to be a really good first layer. Obviously, this is the upper body piece, but they also have lower body pieces as well. So this is going to be your, like I said, your first thing you throw on, and then you're going to kind of go up after that. For days, like today, where it's not going to be too cold at all, you're going to have your mid layer, which is the mid layer's main function is insulation. That's going to keep the warmth around the body and also pull that moisture from the base layer in. But this one's nice because it's got a little pocket here. You can keep your cell phone in, kind of a 3/4 zip up top, and then if you look on the inside, it's got this kind of micro fleece that's going to act as your insulating layer. Yeah, and I see that's checkerboarded in there, so it's like half. Yeah, you get those little skin. Well, yeah, and you get those little pockets of air that's going to hold and keep that warm air next to you, around your body. And then for last week, for example, you may have wanted another mid layer, and this is a nice kind of insulated jacket here that's going to be. It's a full zip jacket, but another piece to throw on just to add that extra bit of insulation on those really cold days. This one's really nice because it's got, again, a little more fleecy kind of liner on the inside, but that's still all these, I don't know what you call it, the fleece and the compartments basically holds that air together and keeps that warmth around you. And then the last piece is going to be you want your shell layer, which is going to be your protection from the elements. So whether it be an insulated jacket, this one's just a hard shell jacket that's going to be windproof, waterproof, keeps the other layers protected from the outside forces. People always ask me how I stay warm when I'm at the base of the mountain doing interviews, and you just gave away all my secrets. It's layering, yeah. It starts with silk weight t-shirt and then builds out to merino wool mid-layer to down mid-layer to insulated shell. Yeah, and that's the beauty is we were talking about earlier is it warms up through the day. You've got the option to remove a layer and kind of regulate that body temperature, and that's really what you're looking for. Is you don't want to be too cold or too hot, so you're kind of trying to regulate as best you can and keep in a comfortable temperature. Perfect. Well, thank you for showing off all this stuff this morning, Matt. And not only is it functional, it's also gorgeous. I love this Mammut jacket. It looks so good. Yeah, there's some really great options out there. Yeah. And Double Diamond, located right in the heart of Lion's Head. As you're making your way from the bus or the parking structure, just look to your left. Come in, say hi to Matt Carroll. Get yourself the ultimate in warmth, dryness, and comfort. And coming up next, we're going to check in with Maddie for what lens you should be rocking today with our Lens of the Day segment.